This is chapter 4, What We Had. You were home. I was not. This beautiful, life-affirming sense of belonging is a sad relic of a time you and the rest of the world moved on from. The mountain we climbed together, the hill I've been dying on for 7 years. How did you do it? How do you know you'll never want the view from our mountain back? How can you be sure you'll climb higher with someone else? I'm climbing down now. I keep looking behind me, but I know you won't be back. I still don't want to. I'm so scared. Because I know when I get to the bottom and turn to get one last look, the mountain will be gone. The only place a future with us together exists is beginning to crumble in each step down. A good part falling out of my pocket. It's heartbreaking to let go of them, but I'm grateful, even as I descend alone, because I loved you, because you love me, because I used to mean home to you too. Because even though you made it down years ago, I know you'll be waiting for me at the base, relieved and ready to say how proud you are to see me on the ground again. I just wish we could have one last look together. I just wish you could still see the view from here. Some days it still looks beautiful to me. When you absently put a hand on my chest while we're talking, when you call me babe without thinking, when I make you laugh with your whole body. In those moments, I see the clouds break and the rain stop. Our life together feels tangible, inevitable even. But of course it isn't. You're on to me. You see my eyes dart away, you catch a glimpse of something in my reaction and course correct. Your hand yanks back a little too swiftly. You stop the rolling laughter and change the topic. You apologize for the slip of babe. Even worse, you followed up with telling me you call everyone babe these days. Jesus, I wish you'd just punch me. It hurts less. I'd forget sooner. I think I know now what you see when you pull back. It's not the view, it's not the pain. It's happiness. I think it scares you. And you don't want me to make you happy like that again. Because you know you'll just take it away when you meet a man who deserves it. You know I'm not okay. But you can always fall back on having been clear about what we are. Friends. Well, friends who were engaged. But just friends now that we broke up. Platonic friends. Well, in the 7 years since you ended it, we haven't gone longer than 3 months without having sex. Okay, so not just friends, but not together though. Just friends with benefits. No romantic connection whatsoever. No, you gave me plenty of time to adjust before you offered sex post-breakup. 2 weeks. Totally reasonable. A testament to your patience and empathy. I mean, you were fine. Great, even. Free to move through a new world of potential dates at your leisure, now that you didn't have to rely on those connections to have your sexual needs met. Any guy who wasn't exactly your type or immediately dazzled by your flirty messages could be tossed aside. Why make the effort? I was giving you everything you needed. Your pal, your been-a-friend. Who could fault you for that? It's not like you were offering me intimacy. You even told me at one point that you didn't think it was appropriate that we kiss. Your exact words were, I think we can keep having sex, but that doesn't mean I want to make out with you. I accepted the terms. I will never let a man touch me again without kissing me first. I regret it. I'll always regret it. I haven't forgiven myself. I haven't forgiven you. Not that you ever really thought to apologize. So you set boundaries. If I can't accept them, too bad, right? You could take it or leave it. You say that more times than I can count. It hurts every time. No gray area, no concessions. Well, I did months later say I wouldn't have sex with you anymore if you didn't kiss me, that I felt completely objectified and disrespected by the idea of it, that I was ashamed to have tolerated it at all. And that's where the benefits stop, right? Your ex-fiance comes to you with a demand about the emotional component of the casual sex life you share. You are now confronted with either a concession, a compromise, or a clean break. You have to choose, by your own logic, the option where you stand your ground. You don't want to kiss me, right? You can take it or leave it, right? You couldn't want to continue having sex with me enough that you would prioritize my feelings and modify behavior you insisted on. That would seem romantic, and we're just friends, right? You kissed me later that day. You made out with me. You compromised. You ever tell anyone that? You ever run that by someone just to get their feedback? I bet not. From where I'm sitting, it really disrupts the whole "I've been very clear from the start" narrative that you've spun for years. Take it or leave it, huh? 7 years, and I'm the one who left it. Countless hours you spent listening to my feelings about it, your least favorite way to spend time. Remember telling me how you wished I was pithy? Well, this story is over 30 pages long so far, and you're on page 17. I'm still not pithy, and somehow I've managed to keep your attention. You didn't just opt to keep taking it. You compromised and suffered to maintain it. Friends with benefits. At what cost, babe? So those moments when I'm on a mountain and I realize you've invited my hopeful half smile to show, does my happiness, the feeling of another shot, make you pity me for woefully misinterpreting our friendship? Or can you not for one second handle the evidence of your decision to give me enough rope to tie a noose? You're not just complicit. You're a culpable accomplice. You may not have walked back up with me, but you packed my bag and you tied my shoes. You didn't see the harm in letting me take a peek often enough for me to keep eating your ass. Let him dream. Right, friend? And just like that, the rain's back. It almost seems dangerous up here now.